What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super, and holy shit, was this episode fucking awesome. Now, I won't go so far and say this is my top 10 favorites. Trust me, it ain't that good. It's not on the quality of, like, the baseball episode we got a couple weeks, but that episode was straight fire. But this was without a doubt a lot better than last week. Last week wasn't terrible, in all honesty. It wasn't as bad as the Planet Potiphar shit. That was just fucking garbage. That episode was alright, but if you guys saw my review, you guys know I was kinda pissed off about how Gohan got treated. And actually, someone dropped a comment on that review, and that ended up being very true. He started off by going to say that Gohan is some alpha male that'll get jealous or possessive if his girl talks to some dude, which is very true. Which I was only half joking, really half serious with that whole thing. I said, Gohan, you're not gonna put your shoulder on him or something, tell him to fuck up, because I was just I'm just so tired of just seeing Gohan being this massive bitch, and just not seeing that the badass we saw him, in the Boo saga and the Cell saga with him going Super Saiyan 2 with Ultimate Gohan. I'm just sick and tired of just seeing how he's been treated as kind of bitch, as a shell of his former self. And so he ends up going by the blah 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 blah. He also talked about how the scene highlights Videl, to how much Videl cares for Gohan, which is very true. And we see that a lot more in this week's episode, which I gotta say, oh my god, Videl, she's a real one, lad. All of y'all single guys watching this video, when you're looking for a woman, make sure you look for a woman that's like Videl. One that will not be searching through your phone if you're late by a minute. And he says, episode 2 will be interesting, I assure you, which this episode was. He has them actually going on saying that apparently, now, granted, I don't know how much of this was true. I feel like if I chose to Geek Them 101, he would immediately roll like, oh my god, this is all misconceptions, this is all false. Because of how Toei that apparently wanted to do, that Toei apparently wants to use Gohan a lot more than they want to use him in the Universal, but apparently Toriyama wouldn't let him. I think that's all kind of bullshit, because I know Toriyama wasn't pressured by, maybe could have, because as we know, it was Toriyama's own doing to make Gohan back the main character, because he felt like that Gohan couldn't really support the series by himself. I'm pretty sure that's the exact reasoning. But yeah, if that's the true, I would not be surprised. Because I remember, around the Resurrection FR, he was saying, I'm going to train again. I'm going to get back in the train so I can protect my family. And then when they come back with the receipts about, yo, go on, we need your help. He's like, oh no, I got this meeting I can't be late for. And I'm like, yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised that's the case. But yeah, if you're curious, if you want to read the comments for yourself, just look at last week's review. They're there. So, anyway, so like I said, this episode was amazing. The art animation was overall pretty good. Voice acting was spot on, but I gotta say, the moments between Videl... Oh, Videl in this episode. Yo, Videl in this episode... I loved her. If there was an episode I could point to show you why I think Videl is best girl, besides, what happened in Z when I thought she was best girl, when when she took that major ass whooping in the Boo saga, would definitely be this episode. This is the episode why I think Videl is best girl. This episode just, solidified why Videl is best girl in Dragon Ball. So, enough jibber jabber. Let us discuss the episode in detail. So we start this off. We got Jocko. He fires from that giant big ass cannon, whatever the hell it was called. Gohan manages to dodge it just in the nick of time. We see it has it's one of those cannons that has a secondary attack where once it fires, it has this giant explosion that ends up throwing Gohan on the ship. Coco's like, that's Gohan, she's screaming, she's stabbing her, strangling our man, while Jocko got this gun pointed right at him, about to pull the trigger, and he manages to get his helmet. I'll be like, yo, Jocko, wait, hold up, man, it's me, Gohan. He's like, oh, yes, Goku's not as capable and boring son. I'm like, I mean, that is kind of true. I mean, Gohan is not as badass as he used to be, as he was at the end of Z, but that's a discussion for another time. So Jocko explains the origins of Wadagash, that he's this harmless little creature, but as soon as he senses the darkness in someone's heart, he goes inside them and takes over their body and wrecks shit up. As they say that the thing has also taken down a whole planet, or was it a whole planet or city, and Gohan's like, oh shit, let me go get Goku. And he's like, and John's like, whoa, no, let's keep this bug hunter, because as we all know, Goku can't keep a secret to save his life. We know that's how, we just know how Goku is. And so Gohan tells like, tell me when you find tell me when you find where he is, and he takes and then he takes to go, and then he takes it off with Coco, and he says like, hey man, don't worry man, if you hit me with this, I'll make sure that your little date you have with Coco stays a secret, and I won't tell your wife that you're cheating. He's like, I ain't cheating. I'm like, I hear. So then that's when Goku does leave. And so we then get to Goku's apartment or condo, whatever the hell you want to call it, where they're pressing their lines, and Gohan isn't really the great of like the way he just says he's lying, like it's a little too robotic. Like, I mean, I'm no expert on acting, but I'm like, Gohan, you are not a good actor. He's like, I am here, but I cannot love you. Blah blah blah. I'm not. Whatever. And then we used to get that's going on. We get this Coco has this flashback to explain on why they're rehearsing lines, because I was like, oh, you're actually all rehearsing lines. I actually got surprised by that. Anyway, we actually see where Barry, I swear to God, Barry is probably in the top 5 biggest douchebags of Dragon Ball. Like, he's right up there with Zamasu, Frieza, and Cell. Like, this man is over here trying to destroy our boys' marriage. This man's just trying to wreck him. I'm like, bruh, you're this petty? Over him, like, upstaging you once in the set, you're this petty, you're going this far? Like I said, this man's probably like one of the biggest douchebags in Dragon Ball. Anyway. So pretty much, he tells her, like, get Goku to your apartment, or Gohan to your apartment, excuse me. You go on to your apartment, then I'll take care of the rest. He ends up calling this, I'm guessing, some asshole that works at TMZ. That's a 40-year-old virgin that still lives in his mom's basement that has not seen has never gotten even the sliced peek of pussy that wasn't on Pornhub. Anyway, I don't know why I'm laughing about that. Anyway, so he ends up telling, like, get this done. I won't. And he pretty much like, if you try not to, if you not agree to this, I'll destroy your too. Like, this man wants to destroy Coco's career too, just because. Like I said, this man's such a massive douche. This man's one of the biggest dickheads in Dragon Ball. I'm like, my man, why are you this petty? Why are you this petty, Barry? Like, Granted, I should not be surprised from a Jake Paul, Logan Paul wannabe. Like I said, one of the biggest douchebags in Dragon Ball. So they end up getting to the roof, where then Coco kisses our man Gohan. Well, I think that's actually one of the few times you've ever seen anyone kiss in Dragon Ball, which we say, like as we know, Goku, Dragon Ball is not that one of those where very, it's not where, as we know, it's a shonen anime, it's not, romance, but even, when you compare it to, other shonen anime series, Bleach, was there any kisses in, no, I actually can't remember, I don't know, in, Naruto, Bleach, Hiroaka, or other shonen anime, I'm just saying, there's a little bit more romance in there, but, Goku staying back at the Goku Black Arc, he's never kissed Chi-Chi once! Vegeta's probably, we've seen a couple kisses here and there between Bulma and Vegeta. I'm sure, Gohan and Videl have their thing going on occasionally, and I think we saw something with 18 once. Yeah, we did see that one time in Z with, so we don't see romance often, and there's another moment that I'll discuss later on. The episode I want to also discuss. About that's kind of has the whole romantic theme about. Anyway, and so you got Bear, and I gotta say, with Gohan, as much as I did love this episode for what they did with Gohan, because they did a great job with Gohan this episode. I gotta say, my man, you couldn't dodge the kiss. You just dodged that massive beam. You're saying you can't dodge a kiss from some 80-pound idol? Come on, man. I know you got better reflexes than that. Come on, man. So anyway, she ends up kissing him. We see Barry over there taking shots from a distance like a sniper. Be like, oh yeah. And then he sees Gohan fly off. He's like, wait, he can fly? Maybe he is the real great Saiyan. And then we get back to Videl's place, where Videl is Gohan gets in there, he's like, oh shit, it's almost morning, Videl's gonna kill me. I'm like, oh my man, she's gonna do something worse than kill you. And so Gohan gets in there, and Vidal's all, she's normal, she's happy. She's like, oh hey sweetie, hey, how was it, Gohan? Yeah, those like long shooting days are rough. There's still a decent amount of dinner left if you in the fridge if you want some. And I'm like, and me like Gohan, I'm confused. I'm like, wait, you're not gonna you're not gonna interrogate Gohan? You don't want to search through his phone? You don't want to know where he's been? Nani? What? Like, I was legit expecting her to comment like, as soon as Gohan walks in the door, it was gonna be a dark room, she would turn on the lamp and just sit there and be like, where were you? I was expecting that, but no! Vidal, like I said, this was her episode. She's a real, and she ain't asking you 21 questions. She ain't the one doesn't want to search through your phone. I'm like, thank you. Anyway, so we then see Barry, the motherfucker Barry. He's at Gohan's place, and he shows Vidal the pictures he took, including the one that where he kissed, where Gohan kissed Coco. And I'm like, my man, you now trying to wreck this man's marriage over this petty shit? Really? Really, Barry? Like I said, he's one of the biggest douchebags in Dragon Ball. Like, really? 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 Dude, I love this moment. Like, we get this close up of Vidal's face, and I expect her to just beat the ever-living shit out of this guy. But instead, she takes the pictures and rips them, and I'm like, oh shit! And then she says, why are you doing this? Gohan isn't this kind of person. He would never cheat on me. I'm sure Gohan has an excellent reason, for why these pictures are here. And I'm like, yes, thank you, Vidal. This is why I say she is best girl, because of this. Because of this moment just solidified when she's a real, like I said before, Vidal ain't the type of bitch that, like, if you're like a minute late, she wants to ask them, she wants to interrogate you, she doesn't want to search through your phone. Vidal's very understanding, she's very caring, and without doubt, loyal. She's loyal, an amazing wife. Like I said, Vidal, she's a real. Like I said to all you single guys out there, when you're searching for a woman, make sure you search for someone like Vidal, and less someone like Chi-Chi. Because when I was rewatching, I was watching Geekdom and Fornever's and Chibi's reviews of this episode. I was sitting there just being like imagine the same moment happened with the other females in Dragon Ball. Like imagine I feel like for Bulma and 18, they would also be like Vidal, where they're very understand. They're probably wondering why. But this happened with Vegeta. Coco wouldn't get anywhere near Vegeta. She wouldn't even get millimeters. She would not get anywhere close to Vegeta before he pushes her away or blasts her into oblivion. But if this happened with Chi-Chi, oh you betcha, I would have so seen Chi-Chi go be in a fit of rage, yells at Goku, goes into the back of the room, pulls out a chainsaw, and wants to rip go a chainsaw off Goku's dick or something, and then take Goten and never show and leave and never come back. I would so see Chi-Chi do because as we all know, Chi-Chi is a massive bitch. You guys know how much I hate Chi-Chi. Because Gohan and Chi-Chi, Videl and Chi-Chi are without a doubt the two examples of what you should look for in a woman and what you should avoid like the plague. Well, because Videl, she's a real one. She's a good wife. She's a good, she's a great mother. She's a great wife. She's a real one. She always has your back. She isn't gonna search through your phone and ask you 21 questions if you're even a minute late. While Chi-Chi, she's gonna search, she'll search through your phone. She'll interrogate you like nothing. And then if you do something wrong, oh my God, she's gonna want to chainsaw your dick off. Even though Chi-Chi might have some decent assets, it ain't worth it, brah. It ain't worth it, guys. It ain't worth it. Just be like, No, but that, and Gidim said this in his review. They actually Kira Toriyama has admitted that he isn't really that great at writing romance, which, I mean, you can tell, like, from the fact that Goku has never kissed Chi-Chi to pretty much their overall relationship. Because, like, let's be honest, Goku and Chi-Chi's relationship is probably one of the most abusive and toxic. I wouldn't say abusive, but without it, one of the most toxic relationships I've ever seen in anime or really in any form of media. Cause like, she's always yelling at him. She's always giving him shit. She never understands why. She's always like, trying to stop Goku from saving the world. Like, I understand she is caring about her sons, like Gohan and Goten. Like, she was like, you can definitely see that she does care about her kids from the Z stuff. But Jesus Christ, she's like, oh, Gohan, you can't go with him because you need to work on your education. And she's like, also, like, rather selfish, she'd rather have Goku, or Gohan, I should say, rather sit home and study than, go save the world, which we know he could have. And she's like, you can't put saving the world on your resume. I'm like, he can't get a job if the job is destroyed by Cell, woman. Like, I understand she's great about her kid, but Chi-Chi is just such a massive bitch. Like I said, but you guys have already seen me rant about Chi-Chi enough times in these reviews. So let's continue. Enough of that little mini rant and kind of like little, I don't know, speak them. I guess I dropped on you about like who you should like rant. But then guys, it's what you guys choose for a woman. But me personally, Videl's definitely the kind of woman that I'm definitely looking for, and less like Chi-Chi. Like I said, massive bitch. So, and anyway, after that, so she ends up saying, she feels bad for him, about that he would go this far over some petty shit. And I'm like, Videl. And she tells her to get out of her house. And if you're going this far just because I didn't get your autograph. But then, but he doesn't leave. Then he gets into Gohan's face. Like, he starts grabbing his collar, but my man Goku just pushes him against the wall and tells him to leave, and I'm like, yes, thank you, Gohan, finally, stand up for yourself! That's what I'm talking about! Hell yeah! Like I said, episode. Great. So he ends up leaving. Wadagash ends up like, absorbing himself into him. He ends up actually kidnapping Pan. And I gotta say, this one was like, ooh, Barry, you done fucked up. You done fucked up, my man. You done fucked up. You do not mess with a man's child. Oh, you gonna get it. Ooh. So we see Gohan, and then, we got Mr. Smithers. So Gohan ends up getting, like, knocked into this wall. He ends up getting knocked out. He wakes up, Videl's crying, Mr. Saint there realizes, he kidnapped Pan. My man Gohan is pissed at this point. So he ends up, and then on the wall it has some stuff, in Japanese, but translates to, meet me at the TV tower, which he does. Where we then get this fight between Wadagash and Gohan. We then see Jocko actually show up midway through, and he's about to use the cannon on Wadagash to kill him. But Gohan's like, no, that's gonna kill him. And I'm like, man, Barry deserves to die after that shit he tried to ruin your marriage. He kidnapped your daughter. He tried to, like, ruin your livelihood. Like, you still think this dude's still worth keeping around? He also says he doesn't want to, like, do it in front of Pan. I'm like, bro, Pan's like 2 years old. She's not gonna remember any of this. So just go ham. Anyway, so they end the fight, but then Wadagash ends up using, like, some heat vision, beams Gohan into the sky, and then we get this amazing speech from Videl. Where, Coco, she's crying, she's like, no, Gohan's dead, and she's like, nah, he ain't. And she goes on, like, that Gohan is like, that Gohan will never die as long as Pan is breathing. He would never leave his family behind like that. Gohan will win. I'm like, yo, Videl, I love you! Videl, like I said before, she is best girl in Dragon Ball! Yes. So, she ends up, Gohan manages to come back after they scream, Gohan, we believe in you! And Pan gets in there saying, chanting daddy, and then, my man Gohan, like, wakes up, goes Super Saiyan. I'm guessing it's Super Saiyan 1 now. I know about people like, oh my god, Gohan is so weak as a result to go with Super Saiyan, but I'm like, I mean, yeah, I would have liked to see him just, but lately, he isn't as strong as he used to be. He can't go into his ultimate form. At least not yet. So, him just going, Super Saiyan 1. I don't know if it was Super Saiyan 2. I'm pretty sure it was Super Saiyan 1. But, whatever. It was still where he ends up being dubbed the Super Great Saiyan. Ends up doing the Kamehameha to finish him off. But he ends up dubbing it the Great Saiyan Beam. It ends up defeating him. The movie releases. Next of all, this was going on. The director and the cameraman were actually there, recording the whole fight for the finale of the movie, just to cut costs. I mean, hell, I don't blame them, man, because the overall fight was overall pretty good. Not one of the best in Dragon Ball Super, but it was overall pretty good. It was service. It did its job. So yeah, then at the end of the episode, the movie releases. We actually see that Chi-Chi, she actually ended up joining the movie. Goku ended up sleeping halfway through it. And so I'm like, oh my god, Goku, come on, man. And we end up seeing, they have this little press conferences, with the cast saying, oh, how did you do this scene without CGI? Oh, how did you? And then, Goku ends up doing some little blackmail of her own, saying, if you say anything about what happened, I'm gonna tell her you were the monster. I'm like, ooh, Coco, ooh, girl. And yeah, so that's what overall the episode ends. So overall, I give this episode a 9 out of 10. Like I said, Videl without doubt, Videl and Gohan without the highlight. We actually even see them saying Videl, or I believe it was either Videl or Gohan saying "I love you," which is also very rare in drama. I think the only other time that happened was sometime with Bulma. I'm pretty sure that's what Geekum said. So yeah, like I said, Akira Toriyama is not one really for romance, and even when you compare it to other made shonen series Naruto, Naruto and other stuff like that, you could say that I'm not saying Masashi Kishimoto or Tite Kubo or or Horikoshi are masterworks of romance. They're romance. This isn't something Clan Ad or something, which is one the without doubt probably one of the most highly acclaimed romance animes out there. But I'm just saying, when you really compare, because, the Naruhina moments we got in, part 1 were amazing, as well as the little bits and pieces I've seen from Shippuden and Boruto were great. The Udeku no Uraka moments are always great to see in Hiroaka. And the Ichihime moments in Bleach are always great to see, while you don't really see that much in Dragon Ball. We've had some moments in Super between, Bulma and Vegeta that are always nice to see. We even got some stuff, we got some cool little stuff between, for Trunks and Pan. But yeah, in terms of romance, we don't really get that much in Dragon Ball, in all honesty. And I can definitely see where Akira Toriyama said he isn't really great romance, because you could tell, like I said, with Chi-Chi and Goku's relationship, it ain't the best. So, I mean, I don't even know how anyone would even want to live like that and all that. I'm just looking my man, why are you living like this? Seriously, you're putting yourself through this. Why don't you just leave? Anyway, but hey, that's a different story for another day. This is Dragon Ball. This isn't really meant to be taken that seriously. Or, not the least the romance part of it. Anyway, so yeah, so hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow us on Twitter, click on the rocks below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. Which actually, one other thing I forgot to mention is actually the ED. The ED, the new ED we got in that's very manga-esque. I love it. I almost completely forgot to talk about it again, but yeah. If you guys want to know what my opinion is on the new ED, I love it. It looks really damn cool.